Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today we have a lesson for the third secondary grade English subject, second semester, Unit 5, for meaning and function, Media Goal 6. This lesson is prepared by Muhammad al-Bahiri and presented by Muhammad al-Thani. In this lesson you can learn words connected with different kinds of vacations. Also identify usages of future with will or be going to in addition to present progressive or present continuous. Also we are going to study or how to identify usages of conditional sentences with if clause. Try to describe this picture. Now you are going to learn words that are used with vacation. Try to describe this picture. You can say, it is amazing, or spectacular, magnificent, wonderful, ancient, peaceful, relaxing, inexpensive, or this place is popular. You can use these verbs. I will visit this place or the city. I will see this area. I will learn about it. In future, I will explore areas like these. I will dive in this sea. I will have experience, or I'll trek to the city. Now we are going to talk about grammar, especially future. With future you can use present continuous, going to, and will. When do we use present continuous in future? When do we use going to in future? And when do we use will? We use present continuous for planned activities already arranged. We use going to with future plans and intentions, and also with predictions. So if you are talking about predictions, you are thinking, guessing, you can use going to or will. Also predictions, we can use will with predictions, and unplanned future decided at the moment of speaking. Also we can use promises, threats, offers, etc. If someone asks you what's the difference between will and going to, if you are talking about prediction, this answer is for you, but you are not required to know it here in this book. If there is no real evidence, we use will. If there is evidence, objective or real evidence, we use going to. But we will not stick to this kind of instructions. Now we have this exercise. Complete the predictions about the future with the correct form of the verb. In the next couple of years, speech recognition applications translate foreign languages at business meeting in real time. So now he's talking about the future. In the next couple of years, speech recognition applications that recognize your speaking means that when you speak, it writes what you speak, like Siri, like application for Google. Google Translate also can recognize your speech. So he says that it will, or in the future, this thing translate foreign language at business meeting in real time. So what can we write here? We have will, going to, and you can use present continuous. This is prediction, so we can use either going to or will with predictions. So the answer is will translate or are going to translate. Both answers are correct. Is that clear? Okay, now I've answered this for you. I want you to think about the second one. Someday soon we use our smartphones to translate printed text by using the camera function. Again, this is prediction. So we can use the same answer above here. What can we say? Someday soon we, can we say we will use, or we are going to use, or we are using our smartphones? Actually, both answers are correct. Will and are going to. Will and are going to. So we will use and we are going to use our smartphones to translate printed text by using the camera function. Although these days we can translate using camera, we have many applications that translate texts using camera, but still it is weak. There's many mistakes and errors in these applications. And someday I think that we will use them and we will get professional translation. Okay, now let's continue to our subject here. Cars not run. Now we are having something different. We should use the negative form, not. What's the negative form with will and be going to? Or with present continuous or present progressive. Cars not run on gasoline, they will run on electricity. So what's the answer? Cars, if you say will not, it is correct, but you had better to say cars won't, W-O-N-T. Cars won't, not W-A. If you say W-A means I need it, but won't means will not. Cars won't run on gasoline, or cars aren't going to run on gasoline. They run on electricity. Roberts not be able to, again, negative form. Robots, the same, won't, or we can say robots won't be able to, won't be able to make autonomous decisions. They do. What can we write here? They, what they are programmed to do. They will do. They will do what they are programmed to do. In 50 years' time, no one use. No one, shall we say won't, because here we use no? No, we can say only will use the lingua franca to communicate. We will all use machine translation software. Okay, these are the answers. Now we're going to talk about something different, which is conditional sentences with if clauses. Use conditional sentences to talk about imaginary or hypothetical situations. Imaginary, that you imagine. Think not real, but just in your mind. Like you think about, if I so and so, I would do blah blah. But you cannot do it. This is just imaginary. Or hypothetical situation. Hypothetical means like فرضي, sorry. Hypothetical situations in the present use the simple past in the F clause. Use the simple past in the F clause. So, if I didn't know foreign languages, I wouldn't travel around Europe alone this summer. So this is imaginary. He already know foreign languages, so he have traveled around Europe alone. But he said that if I didn't know foreign language, I wouldn't travel around Europe alone this summer. But I do know foreign language, so I am going to travel around Europe alone. Okay, let's make it the opposite. Make here not a negative, affirmative. If I know, I suppose that you are going to say this. If I know foreign language, if I knew foreign language, I would travel around Europe alone this summer. We use the simple past to talk about imaginary or hypothetical situation. Is that clear? So simple past, if I knew, or in the negative, I didn't know, I would, to talk about imaginary or hypothetical situation. Okay, verb, wish or if only for unreal situation. Use wish for things you want to happen but probably won't. Look at the difference between want here and won't. Sorry. Want here means I need or you need, and want here means will not. We can also use if only in place of which to add emphasis or emphasize. In the present, you can say I don't know. Here it's present. I don't know many foreign languages. I wish if only I knew more foreign languages. In future, my parents won't, here won't means will not, won't let me go on vacation with my friends. I wish if only my parents would let me go. Or you can say I wish my parents would let me go. With informal speech you can say I wish I was on. So here note, was is usually used in informal spoken English with I. I wish I was on vacation. This is informal spoken English. Informal means not formal. Just with your friends. Not with, for example, your teacher or with your manager. This is informal and spoken, not written. Here we have our exercise. Read the sentences below and end with your own ideas. It's easy, just write any of your ideas. I will do the first one for you. If I could choose any destination, what would I do? I would go to the Red Sea in Egypt. Just write your ideas. we want you to use I would. Okay, think about the second one. If I had some extra money, what would I do? What will you do? For example, let's say I would buy what? For me, I would buy new laptop. I would buy a new laptop. Okay, number 3. My friend asked me to go surfing. I wish what? He asked me to go surfing. I wish that I could. I wish I could. Number 4. He won't lend me his textbook. I wish lend me his textbook. So I wish what? He says he won't lend me. I wish him to do this. I wish he would lend me his textbook. I wish he would lend me his textbook. Number 5. If we had more time, we would do what? Or we would feel what? For example, we can say we would feel less anxious. We would feel less anxious. If I could be anyone in the world, I would be whom? For example, you can say I would be an astronaut or scholar or anyone else. Okay. These are the answers. And now we come to the end of our today's lesson. Today we talked about the conditional if, and also we talked about the future form. We said with future we can use either present continuous or going to or will. These are the references of today's lesson.